Yo, shout out to Keybo Money. What's good, bro? What's good, Daryl? What's good, Freezy? K Skits, what's good? Over on Kick. Okay, we got some people popping in. Late night stream. Late night stream. Yo, what's good? Love Breezy, what's good? 11J, how you doing, man? The Great One Goaler, what's good? The Dirt Necks, what's good, Amal? What's good? Rap Card, my brother. How you doing, man? Dirt, hey, Bram, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? Late night, how you feeling, bro? Finally got to tap into the stream. We lit. Yeah, this is a late stream for me. Late stream, but I said, you know what, fucking, I couldn't sleep. Let's get it. When we collabing on something, bro, hit me up, man. Rap Card, hit me up. I'm down. I'm down. DM me. I'm dual watching you and Ack. Yeah, I saw that Ack was live too. That's why I was a little bit iffy. But I can't keep, I can't keep not going live just because Ack is live. Like I can't keep living like this. I got, I can't let that affect what I'm doing, right? It's a little bit crazy. I got to build my own audience too. Even though we do share a lot of people, right? Man, I'm shocked you live because Ack is live. See? People, you're on fire right now, bro. Keep working, bro. Sky's the limit. Thank you, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Yo, shopping cart over on Kick. By the way, anyone on YouTube who wants to take it over to Kick, feel free. We're over there. We're building the community. We're trying to do our thing, right? Hold on 1 second, Chad. I just got a text. Okay. So I've been DM you. You did DM me? I'm not good with the DMs. Nathan, April Fools. Is today April? Oh, it is April Fools. Shit. Let's see. So I got something, man. Like, I got in a little bit of a back and forth with TDE Punch, man. Me and him got a little bit of a history on Twitter. And if you're not aware of who that is, I'll bring it up. Let's go like this. Let me go here. Let me make this smaller. 1 second, chat. I'm going to get you guys all set up here. We're going to go to the reaction one. All right. So TDE Punch. TDE Punch is this guy right here, right? And I would say that he's a legend. Like, I'll give him that. I mean, this is the man behind one of the greatest independent record labels ever, right? I just got to keep it a buck, right? This is the man behind not just Kendrick, but J-Rock, Ab-Soul, all that Black Hippie movement, SZA, Doechii. They're continuing to build, right? They're continuing to build. But over the last little bit, due to my opinions, and obviously I'm far more aligned with Drake in the beef than Kendrick, and he's far more aligned with Kendrick. I mean, here he is at the Super Bowl with Kendrick, right? And here he is with Jay-Z and this, that, and the third. So when it comes to Twitter, bro, I'm pretty opinionated. I don't mind letting my opinions fly. And me and him got into a little back. I bet you if we type in "what's the dirt," TDE Punch, we'll probably get something come up. TDE Punch goes back and forth with YouTuber What's the Dirt. This
Punch from TDE getting into a verbal spat on Twitter with YouTuber What's the Dirt.
So mad.
So let me see here. So this is from a while back. This is from over a year ago, 9 months ago.
My mind is playing tricks on me.
Oh shit, best friend. Thank you so much for the subscription, bro. That's what we're looking for over on Kick. That means I'm way closer to being monetized. So yeah, I need 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I need like 11 more, I think, to get monetized on Kick, so I'm making money. So this was a while back, right? And I can remember, okay, so this was something that he said first. This is like, I'm just giving you guys the whole history. He said the divide in hip hop is insane. It's like two different ideologies. The battle may have been the catalyst, but I feel like it's been bubbling for a while. No matter the topic is, you can tell who clearly falls on what side, right? And here's what I said back to him. Let me see. He said, depending on which side you took in the battle, that same group of people, like the same sports star, same politician, same stance, or whatever issue. It's like a social experiment. So I hate when people talk like this because I've seen this one too many times, right? Where people, they've been trying to paint Drake like a Republican, like this Trump gun-toting, like right-wing manosphere dude. And like there's not only is there no evidence whatsoever of Drake being that way, but it's just wrong. It's just wrong, right? And basically what Punch and a lot of people in that realm of, we'll say, the culture, is they'll say things like this that are just total bullshit, right? So this was a tweet that I responded to a while back, and what did I say? I said, I'm Canadian. I have zero ties to Trump. We do not support him over here. We have zero reason to support him. Drake has millions of fans in this country and globally. What he's saying is insanely ignorant. Am I wrong, chat? Am I wrong in saying this? I need to know. Please let me know. Because look, I feel like a lot of people get painted with the same brush, and like it's just wrong. Like Drake is a global superstar. To claim that all of his fans are in favor of Trump is asinine. It's just ignorant. You say you don't support, like, look, I don't really care who you support politically. Like that's not a deal breaker for me on who I'm friends with. Now, if they're like extreme or they're trying to push their politics on me, that's a different story. Right? But I do feel like we can get along and coexist with different values, right? Depending on how extreme it gets, right? So he decided to fire back and say, ignorant, huh? You like counting M-words, or in your head, did you count them with the hard ER? Which I find is so weird, like that. It's like, why do you want people to be racist so bad? What is your infatuation with me being racist when I'm not that? Look, there's a guy right in the corner right here, Fantano, for example, who is embraced completely by a larger part of the culture. He said the N-word with the hard ER, bro, several times. Look, you want to know my truth about that? I've never, first off, like the place that I grew up in Canada, we didn't, like, I can't even think of a single person that grew up in a household that used that word. Like, that was taught those ideas. I can't think of anyone, not just in my house, but no one I grew up with grew up in houses that use that. And I don't know if it's part of, like, obviously we don't have the same history here in Canada, but that's just not something that we were taught. Right? So when I see Fantano saying the word so loosely and comfortably, I got to make the assumption that it's a good possibility that he grew up in a household where that word was used. Probably comes from a racist family. Right? But in the case of, like, we don't have that. We weren't taught those ideas, right? So I hate getting hit with that. And I said, there you go, buddy. Deflect from the topic when met with logic. And he said, hey, homie, go play somewhere. And that was kind of our back and forth at the time. Right? That was kind of our back and forth at the time. And then this was 9 months ago. And now all of a sudden I check my Twitter today, and bro's coming at me again. Mind you, this is a multimillionaire. This is a fucking multimillionaire, very successful, And as much as people want to call me irrelevant, I don't know why this guy's entertaining me. But yeah, here I'll show you. So remember if you were part of yesterday's stream, right? Remember when we ran this where Diverse Mentality counted all the times that J. Cole said boom, boom, boom?
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, what you need? Boom, boom, I got fuck with you, boom, boom, man, I appreciate that shit. So the song dropped, boom, boom, cool, no problem, boom, boom. Did you tell Cam you'd do a swap for an interview, boom, boom? Cam, it's not September.
So we laughed at this. We watched this on stream. This was hilarious, right? So I shared this while I was on stream. I said, I'm going to share this. That's funny. So I said, this is funny as fuck. And then I look this morning and I see that Punch puts the eyeballs. Shout out to Easy E 777 for the follow over on Kick. Punch puts the eyeballs, right? So he's making a reference to me counting the N-words in Family Matters. He thinks it's funny. So I fire back, and you could see that I completely ratioed this dude. I said, these emojis are more your style, buddy. Bot emoji, girl getting hit, abused emoji. And the reason, I'm not saying this from a place of nowhere, right? Like, first off, the bots, right? Doechii is one of the most heavily botted artists I think that we've ever seen in the music business. Like they juiced it so much for her. Punch and all those dudes, they juiced it so much, like they over marketed her to the point where even people who aren't invested in like bots or like just the general consumer was even looking at her sideways. Like even people who don't care were like, this is a little bit weird. Like this is kind of strange with this Doechii. Like it seems like something's going on. And then lo and behold, we start seeing things like this. Monthly listeners drop by 30. There's other ones where they clearly show that she's had streams removed. Not only that, it's just blatantly obvious that, you know, it's just clear that they're using bots, right? And I don't even fault people for using bots because I think a lot of people are. But if bro's going to come at me sideways, I'm going to hit him where it hurts. Because when it comes to that 37 thing, bro, like you can regurgitate that so many times, but it was just a take. It was just a take, that's all. They got a whole open case. Exactly. Shout out to Joe H122 over on Kick. Yes, and that's the other thing. TDE sexual assault. Right? So these guys are in an active, like, he's got his main executives of his label are literally currently in a case for sexual assault. Now, innocent until proven guilty. We got to see how this plays out, but it don't look good. I've been read through this lawsuit, and the stuff that they're alleging is absolutely disgusting. So Kendrick Lamar bosses, this is actually wrong. They're not his bosses. Sued for electoral. So this is Musa, Tiffeth, and I think Brandon, right? So these are the two kids. These are Anthony Top Dog's children, right? So, you know, we got to see how this plays out. I'm not gonna say that they did this without, you know, seeing how this plays out. But I can't imagine how Top Dog feels building this thing from the ground up, and now his two kids are kind of tarnishing the legacy, right? This doesn't look good for TDE at all. Not only that, Kendrick got the crisis management team, man. Just like Drake talked about. I don't know when and if this will ever come out, like the truth behind this, but I will say I 100% believe Drake about this whole thing, right? 100%. it's kind of strange because the people over at TDE, like they like or on the West Coast, like they're supposed to be the winners of the beef, right? But by the way that these guys act, you would swear that they lost. Drake and 40 were early singing Israel ceasefire petition. 100%, bro. 100%. Drake's been very much pro-Pal. Why would he's been in support of Palestine. It's genuinely a shame because they have some legendary artists. Yeah, I think it's ridiculous that you got an executive of this caliber that spends this much time on Twitter arguing with just random people. Right? Like, what are you doing, like, going back and forth with me, bro? Let's see. It just makes no fucking sense. So saying the culture is triggering. So he's talking about the J. Cole thing, right? Facts? Yeah. So this was a pretty interesting thing that I wanted to bring to your guys' attention, man. We could play Connect the Dots. So yeah, it is what it is. What do you guys think about that whole thing? I'm here watching you right now, probably. He's here probably watching me. Probably. They're fake humble. Always been about ego for them. I agree. I totally agree. But I feel like they didn't really catch a lot of wins. Like that battle against Drake, bro, that was the first time the West Coast had a huge W like that in fucking decades. Long time. So it's like that win that they took, like that just empowered them to just go crazy. I think they've lost their minds. Honestly. Yo, chat, right now I'll show you what I'm working on. I'm working on a video. I'm working on a quick video on the beef between Drake and Ludacris. Because there's a lot of stuff, it's been covered by a couple people before, but they miss like so much shit. Like I found so much shit between them, like subliminals and stuff, and I'm gonna have the video out tomorrow. It's a fire topic because what people don't know is a lot of people don't know that How About Now, right? By Drake. Remember when he said the line like, I used to get my girl to listen, I used to always try and burn you CDs in my new shit. You'd be like, who this? I'd be like, me, girl. You'd be like, oh, we're true shit. Then ask if we could listen to Ludacris. Them car rides made me feel like I was losing it. So back then when this first dropped, we didn't know, like this line got way more depth to it that we would find out because Drake ended up, Ludacris later, much later after this, like a year or two after this came out, Ludacris admitted that he had slept with Drake's girl at one point, right? Which then once you know that and you look back through, like this was in 2014, this drop, or 2014. But once you know that he smashed Drake's girl and you go back through 2011 and 2012, 2013 to start looking at some of the shots that Ludacris sent that we would have missed, there's a bunch of times he's mentioned that. Like, I smash your girl and stuff like that, right? Drake also popped it too. Another thing that I found out too, chat. Stay scheming, right? This will be in the video. It's only a few you hear. People always felt like Stay Scheming was to Common. And I agree. But it was to both of them, bro. This was to Ludacris and Common because Common dissed Drake at the beginning of November, right? And then 2 weeks later, 2 weeks after that, Ludacris dissed him. So it's almost like Common got pretty viral from that little back and forth with Drake. And like, no disrespect to Common, he's a legend, right? But he wasn't used to getting that sort of boost, right? At that point in his career, Common wasn't really going viral for much, but that Drake shit worked for him. And I think Ludacris, he saw that and said, okay, I'm going to diss Drake. And he did it 2 weeks later. And Ludacris was doing the same thing as Common. Ludacris was going into these interviews and teasing this diss record, right? And he was Ludacris was promoting a project, and he used the Drake shit to promote the project. So when Drake says stuff like this, you know, back when a dude reached, it was for the weapon. Nowadays, dudes reach just to sell their record, right? Shout out to Kerr G. Wah, right? So I think he's talking to both of them here, but there's times where he, like on Amen with Meek Mill, Amen with Meek Mill, Drake goes, where is it? He goes, where is it? Talking about these other rappers getting old is getting old. Like, so that, you remember that? Talking about these other rappers getting old is getting old. He's got a lot of lines about these older rappers who are going at him. People don't give Drake, yeah. Big Bada Boom was the Luda diss. Yep. Yep, you're right. And Luda had more than that. He had a couple. He had Call Ya Bluff. He fired on Drake again. I found on he was on Future, the remix. Same Damn Time. If you look at Same Damn Time, and I've never seen anyone mention this before, but if you look at he goes, he's saying things like, rappers delusional. I sell as many records as a dude like me. Shit is impossible. Wait, my flow is up. You rappers ain't got no swag. They biting like piranhas. He goes, dude want to step up to the plate and battle will get demolished. My flow is rubbing off just like the fingernail polish. You rappers ain't got no swag. You try to kill your stylists. They biting like piranhas. Like he's pretty much talking about anything's law become. He's talking his shit. Luda keeps talking his shit, right? And there's also the fact that he had another record called More Foe Lyrics Ludacris Mad Foe, right? Mad Foo. And on this one here, look at who he's got on it. Ludacris, for this record, he recruited Swizz Beatz, Hates Drake. Meek Mill didn't have problems with Drake at that time, but the other two, all on the same track, it was Ludacris, Swizz Beatz, Chris Brown, who just got into an altercation with Drake, and Pusha T. And Pusha T on this record disses Lil Wayne. And on this record, again, Ludacris brings up. He brings it up right here, look. Any car that you got, I've already drove. Any chick you hit, my dude, I've already hoed. Say it with your chest like these diamonds in my charm. Name on my headphones. So he's bringing it up again here, right? I smash your girl. So I'm excited to put this one out, chat. I think it's a good video. I actually got to run a quick ad, chat. I know I don't usually do this, but I do have to run a very quick ad that I'd like you guys to please pay attention to. And then we'll get right back to the stream, all right? This ain't it. Where's my ad? Okay. Okay, it's right here. No, this ain't it. Shit, where'd my ad go? 1 second, chat. I got to go to here. Okay, right here, chat. I got a quick ad for you guys to watch, and then we're gonna get right back to it. I don't usually do it. You say, get your money? Yeah, thanks, chat. All right.
All right, so I just got this coffee for free, and it was all from playing games on my phone last night.
And I'm giving you $10 for free just to try this, so please pay attention. Last night, instead of mindlessly scrolling on my phone, I decided to play some games on Free Cash. And I made real money doing this. If you haven't seen it, Free Cash a platform where you can do tasks, play games, complete offers, answer surveys, and you earn coins, which you can turn into rewards.
And look, I know when you hear the word free, you think there's some sort of catch. All right, so I just got this coffee for free, and it was all from playing games on my phone last night.
And I'm giving you $10 for free just to try this, so please pay attention. Last night, instead of mindlessly scrolling on my phone, I decided to play some games on Free Cash. And I made real money doing this. If you haven't seen it, Free Cash is basically a platform where you can do tasks, play games, complete offers, answer surveys, and you earn coins, which you can turn into rewards.
And look, I know when you hear the word free, you think there's some sort of catch. And at first, I thought the same thing.
However, I got a lot more confidence when I saw that Free Cash has very strong reviews on Trustpilot with a 4.7 star rating and a lot of positive feedback. So I decided to really test Free Cash for myself. And I was pleasantly surprised. I tried a couple different games like Bingo Blitz, Solitaire Riches, and Bus Craze, and there are a lot of different options for games. It's very simple to navigate, and the payout process is fast and easy to follow. It is very easy, and you can see right here on the screen that I did withdraw my money, and it worked. You can start withdrawing your money at $25, and to receive the payment, all I had to do was provide a photo of my face and upload my identification. It was extremely fast and easy to do this, and as you could see, you can cash out with a few different options like PayPal, Google Pay, many different gift cards, prepaid visas, and even more. I linked my PayPal account to take my money out, and it literally took like a couple minutes to get it. So if you want to try Free Cash for yourself, use my sign up link or scan the QR code on the screen. You'll also get a $10 sign up bonus when you use my link or QR code. The link is at the very top of my description, and I'll also have it pinned in the comments as well. Make sure you check it out. And by the way, guys, don't forget about... All right, guys, so I just had to run that ad, so thank you very much for watching it. And it is actually pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's pretty cool that you can play these games, and they actually, you get $10 with my link. So if you signed up, you should have used my link, actually. So I prefer if you use the link. Dirt, where's your super chat feature on Kick? So there's like a bot. There's a bot that comes into the chat every now and then, and it gives you a link. Like if you scroll up, it says, want the robot to read your message out loud on stream? Send the donation here. And you could do it that way. Yeah, if you signed up with my link, but you don't have my link right now. So I got to try and put that in the description after the video, right? Let me actually go back now and put all my features back on. Get myself situated here. There we go. I could chop it up with you this way too. You can pin the bot message. Yeah, I think I pinned the pinned the subscription one because I'm trying to get people to subscribe so I can get the monetization, right? I got 30 days to do it. Well, I probably got like 20 days to do it now, but I'm sure in the next 20 days I'll get the 13. So it's pretty close. So the people will always see it. Yeah, after I get the subscriptions, I'm going to end up pinning it for sure. Definitely. Let me actually close off YouTube because I don't think anyone's even here from YouTube. Is YouTube even going? Like, hold on. Oh, yeah, YouTube's right there. Dirt, I sent you a super chat. Oh, damn. What's going on here? Shout out to Discovering Newfoundland with Kev, my guy. We got 100 people in the chat on YouTube, but I'm not seeing their chats in the in my multi-chat for some reason. I don't know why. Let me see here. Witness statements backed up what Drake mentioned. Yup. He dissed him on Six God, U-Chain. Yeah, the U-Chain is what I was talking about. I got that too. See, a lot of people thought the U-Chain diss was at Chris Brown. And even when I looked on Genius, like you was popping back when Usher wore U-Chain. Goddamn U-Chain. Like if you look on Genius, it still claims that was at Chris Brown, but That's not the case. That's not the case at all. Good to see you over here too, bro. Thanks, Kev. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying with the kick. We're just over a week in the kick, really. Maybe even like 10 days. But the kick is going great. Going great. Dirt, you think Drake will ever do a stadium tour? I would say he will. I would say he will. He'll probably do a joint thing, right? Makes sense for Luda, 100%. I mean, people are forgetting, like, back then, Luda really was that guy, man. Luda was huge back. Luda was unstoppable back during that time. And that Yeah record with Usher, like, if we bring it up, and I'll turn my reaction screen on here. If we look up, hold on now. If we look up Yeah by Usher, I mean, that was that must have a billion. Yeah, it's got 1.2 billion views on it, bro. You couldn't go anywhere. Like, they still play this today. See, and right at the beginning, you see the U chain. He shows it off.
Peace up, A-Town down. Yeah. Okay. Usher. Let's go.
Take the money, never have to run.
Lines tapped donated $1. Is the Ludacris video in replacement of your 7 Levels video, and when will we get the Jay-Z v Drake one, bro? Please don't forget it, like Cardi v Nicki, lol.
Yeah, no, the 7 Levels is kind of on the back burner now because I had to get a video out quick. Like, I got to post this video tomorrow because of my sponsorship, right? Like, I was supposed to post it tonight. That's why I ran the ad, right? Because I got to get it out. So, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to post the Ludacris one. And then after that, I think the 7 Levels of Drake Enemies will probably be on the back burner, and I'll hop on the Hove one because I think I'll have way more fun with the Hove one. I missed a super chat on YouTube. Damn, man, what is going on? Let me scroll through YouTube because for whatever reason it's not connected. Bro, read my super chat. I'm trying to call it the night. Sorry, Yana. I'm not seeing the super chats in my OBS for some reason. I got to go over to YouTube to see it. Okay, I could see it. I just seen it. Thank you for the 10, bro. Bro, people make excuses for who they like. Nobody said anything when Cole made a slavery bar on Evil Ways because they understood the metaphor. But when Drake said it on Family Matters, they painted him as racist. I don't know if they painted him as racist, but they painted him as culturally out of touch. But I've explained a million times what I felt about that line. Like, he wasn't talking like Kendrick shouldn't talk about, like, themes of slavery and stuff. That's not what Drake was talking about. He was saying that Kendrick is a grifter and that he just does it for profit and that he's not legit. You neglecting your YouTube audience. My bad, bro. No, it's not. I'm not trying to neglect. I just don't know why OBS is not connected to the super chats. They always show up in here, but tonight they're not. And now the chat is not even showing up in my OBS for YouTube. Let me turn it off and turn it back on. It says channel What's the Dirt, YouTube will be displayed. I don't know. I'm going to have to line them up, both screens, so I don't miss any chats, right? No, YouTube is still my main thing. I can't abandon YouTube, bro. Kick so much better, fam. I do like Kick a lot. I think there's a way I could combine the chats too. Right? So what are you guys up to tonight, man? Like, I'm just kind of on here just shooting the shit. What is Ack saying? Let me see. I love watching Ack streams. I'm not going to lie.
Just jumbled track. I love that track. It's so noisy and just so, I don't know.
You're watching me react to Jay-Z.
Orthodox. Flux capacitor.
You know what's funny about that? So I don't know if you remember this. You and I were emailing about that. because I wrote about that album, and I said this verse is crazy even if it's offbeat.
Yeah.
And you said that being offbeat was the.
By the way, interestingly enough, did you see this? I'm wondering how much of this is just kind of like Jay being Jay, or how calculated this is.
Oh, I would say it's very calculated, man. Like he's a billionaire, bro. I don't think he's just gonna go in there off top. Yo, Danny from the stop. Stopping in for a late night stream, bro. Yeah, we're watching we're watching Axe live stream right now. I kind of just came on like to shoot the shit.
If you watch how Jay's even sitting, and he kind of has like almost like this hand like movement, which a lot of people.
You know what?
Some people.
You know what? I guarantee this guy made a video. There's this dude on here. I can't remember his name now, man. But he makes like the Illuminati videos and like shit like that, right? I think his name is The Truth Is Jay-Z. I guarantee this guy made a video. Let's look. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This movie completely. Oh, he's doing pretty good. Damn, this guy's channel's doing great now. Okay. Yeah, people love this shit, man. But this, I guarantee he's cooking. Have you guys watched this guy before? This guy's definitely cooking a crazy video on Jay-Z right now. Let's look. The movie completely exposed the music industry. Nah, he hasn't done anything on Hove yet. I guarantee he's done one before, though. Let's look. The calculated reason Jay-Z and Elon are in the Epstein files. Hey, guys.
On January 30th, the Department of Justice released 3.5 million pages of unredacted Epstein files. After years of flukes and limited releases, they gave people just enough to have something to talk about. From the new drop, we see the usual suspects like Bill Gates and Prince Andrew, but buried in the FBI national threat logs are names that the people weren't expecting to see. Elon Musk, Jay.
Danny, you say he's always done well? I can remember a period, bro, like when the beef and stuff was going on, he wasn't doing as hot, but like now it looks like every video he does gets at least 100, 150K. This one did 67, but he definitely does some good. He's definitely doing some numbers.
Z and Pusha T.
I like when he does the music video breakdowns. Like he did one for Doja Cat, and he links it all back to the Freemasons and shit. Do you guys believe in that, chat? Do you guys believe in like the Freemasons and like the conspiracy theories and all that stuff? I'm not really sure if I do think there's like a higher power. Like I do think that politicians are like puppets and shit, right? I do believe that. I believe there's like powerful people behind. I guess that's the Illuminati, right? You say yeah, but not to the extent it's portrayed. Yeah, I don't think it's as like this guy goes crazy with it, right? This guy just he goes like off the charts with it.
For years, the industry whispered about Jay-Z being just like Epstein. But this isn't a theory anymore. We have heard the industry whispers about the connections between the elite and the entertainment world, and now we're seeing the proof. Proof people can't simply deny. Reports from 1996 and 2007 that the feds kept in the dark for decades. Today we're breaking down the actual documents, but more importantly, we're asking the questions the mainstream media won't touch. Why are these names being served up as the ultimate sacrificial lambs?
Tonight, the Justice Department releasing more than 3 million pages of documents related to convicted Senator Jeffrey Epstein. President Trump's name referenced hundreds of times.
It's an enormous trove of documents, and it includes references to some of the richest and most powerful people on the planet. That includes the current president, a former president, cabinet secretaries, a former prime minister, billionaires, and the list goes on and on and on.
Including videos, photos, and email correspondences mentioning.
I find that a lot of people didn't really mention Jay-Z, like the mainstream news and stuff didn't really bring it up. Didn't really bring it up.
Elon Musk, former President Bill Clinton, Howard Lutnick, Bill Gates, and President Trump.
Unfortunately for Jay, They're saying that he's in the Epstein files. It's very embarrassing. It's very dark. It's very grim. But it's not just Jay-Z. They're also saying that King Push, all right, King Push, Pusha T himself is apparently in the Epstein files too. I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
Do you think you're the devil himself?
No, but I do have a good mirror.
It's a serious question. Do you think you're the devil himself?
I don't know. Why would you say that?
To understand why these names are just now hitting the surface, you have to.
Well, you say listen to the people that was under attacks. Kendrick is black. Doechii is black. Jay. How do you even think like the how does that register to you like that? That's like my motive or something. Like it's so fucking crazy, bro. It's so stupid.
To understand how the elites play the game, sacrifice.
Bro, first off, if there were any good white rappers out there that I liked, I'd probably talk about them too. The only white rapper right now that I actually like is probably Marlon Craft. There's just not that many great white rappers. I'm just being honest. Like, a lot of the white rappers that are out there, I find, like, I like Kyle Scrooby. My boy Quake Matthews is dope. I actually liked Action Bronson when he was going. Who else, chat? Who's some, like, decent white rappers? I'm not attacking people because they're... Mac Miller, obviously. He's right behind me. But other than that, man, like, there's not that many white rappers that really appeal to me. They're just not good. Like, it got nothing to do with skin color, bro. Nothing. Asher Roth actually kind of reinvented himself, man. I think we looked into that. Evidence. But yeah, it's not like some crazy racial motive. It just turns out that the people that I'm interested in aren't white. Like the music that I listen to is not white. I don't know.
It's a few guppies in order to protect the bigger fish. This is exactly what we're seeing right now. To understand all of this, it's important to know the difference between the Black Book and the FBI's NTOC logs. The Black Book was Epstein's
Nah, I like G-Eazy. Like I liked what was that album? These Things Happen, like his debut album. The first time I saw G-Eazy, I didn't know who he was. I didn't know anything about him. It was at Drake versus Lil Wayne in Colorado. He opened up for Drake and Lil Wayne. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? This guy's really good. Like, this guy's dope. And he had a crazy stage performance. And I actually tweeted at him that night. And this is how early on it was. He tweeted, I was like, yo, crazy show, man. Like, I'm an instant fan. I said something like that. And this is how early it was. He tweeted me back. Was like, yo, I appreciate that, man. I was like, yo, that's pretty cool. He tweeted me back. But this was like before the world knew who G-Eazy was. But he opened up for Drake. He went on tour with Drake and Wayne.
Personal phone book where all the crimes were documented.
Jack Harlow, I do like Jack Harlow. I do. I'm just wondering where he goes from here, bro. I'm wondering where he goes from here with the pivot. Millie's is okay. I find he's pretty repetitious. Like, I feel like you heard one Millie's verse, you heard them all. He's got like the same flow every time, same delivery, same subject matter. He's like he's a street rapper. But like, if I'm gonna listen to like Coke street rap, I'm not gonna listen to Millie's. There's a long list, like all the people over at Griselda. I'll listen to Belly Gang Cushioning. I'll listen to Jeezy. I'll listen to Nip. There's a ton of people that I'd rather listen to. That Harry Mack, what I will say about him though, is whatever, like, I think his brain works in a different way than normal people. Because I feel like his brain is like, the fact that he can come off top with topics that quick, there's some sort of thing in his brain that allows him to do that. Logic, I liked when he first came out. I remember that one record, I did a lot of things and I didn't know. I can't remember the name of the record, but I love that record from Logic. It was the first, I think it was called Sinatra, right? That mixtape he put out. That I loved. Bro, go through Drake old discography and see who he's still cool with. It's bad. You mean like Nicholas F. Young Sinatra? Yeah, that was a good tape. Logic just have one flow. I love his first couple of projects too. Yeah, like I like when I first heard him, I was like, oh man, this guy's amazing. But then I realized there wasn't much new. Like he wasn't that innovative, right? He was kind of like you said, one flow, right? Mac died, but he was the GOAT. Yeah, Mac was crazy respected in hip hop, man. By like all he was respected in every circle. You never really hear anyone say anything bad about him. Anyone that worked with him loved him. Anyone that was around him loved him. Like no one's ever said a bad word about the dude. Except for maybe Ariana Grande. even she bounced back. You say Macklemore clears Kendrick and Drake, a real Grammy winner? I disagree that the heist. I disagreed, but the heist was like a lot of people do love that album. A lot of people do consider that a masterpiece. It's not exactly something that I listen to a lot, but there are a lot of people that look at that album like a masterpiece. Oh, you're trolling? Nah, like that's one of the craziest fucking snubs. But at the same time, bro, a lot of people do like that album. Drake sampling Macklemore on Ice, man. Dirt, where does M rank for you? M would probably make it in my top 10 somewhere. I don't know though. I don't think he would. He's in my top 20. And when I'm talking about my top 10, I'm talking about people that I'm always listening to, that I love. Like I love their discographies. I love their music. Like I'm like Hove, I'm still playing Reasonable Doubt. I'm still playing Blueprint. I'm still playing all these. And maybe I'll play like the LP or like I'll play some shit from Eminem, but I don't listen to him a lot anymore. I'm not undermining his greatness, right? He's one of the best lyricists to ever live. But I do think Eminem's got a lot of pretty bad music in his discography. Like his earlier discography carries, exactly. But I do feel like he's got full projects that are just kind of almost total misses, bro. Like I feel like the one album that he did, it had like Spacebound and shit like that on it. That album like pretty much saved his career. I love that album. I didn't mind the one too with like the airplane on it. I'm trying to think of the name of it now. Right? Recovery. Yeah, Recovery was amazing. Relapse I didn't like. There's quite a few. There's another one that I really didn't like. What was the one like where he was like going on his he's got that one. What is it? He was doing like a bunch of political stuff. Let's look at his discography. Eminem's put out a lot of music, and I think he just loves hip hop so much that he just can't not make music. Because the guy's richer than rich. Marshall Mathers LP is a classic. Eminem Show is a classic. Slim Shady LP's fire. Encore was pretty good. Relapse. Encore is like... let me see what's on Encore. Evil Deeds is fire. Yellow Brick Road, Like Toys. No, this is a good album. Just Lose It. Mockingbird. No, this is a good album too. This is a good album. Relapse. No. Relapse was when he was doing all the weird accents and shit, right? Yeah, I don't like this album. Beautiful, I liked. Crack a Bottle's obviously like a big record. I think there's one record that I really... Hello. I liked Hello. Hello. It's nice to meet you, isn't it? Yeah, let me Shady. Yeah, I like this one. 3 a.m.'s not bad. Yeah, like I don't know. This was a good kind of a miss for me. What else did he have? Recovery was fire. I feel like he really like I played this like crazy when it came out. 25 to Life. Such a good track, man. Such a good track. Spacebound, amazing track. This was a good album. This was a great album too. And then after this, bro, I like Kamikaze. I didn't mind Kamikaze. Revival is the one that was terrible. Revival wasn't good. You say Eminem ain't got no albums you can listen to cover to cover. You're right. You're right, bro. I agree with you. Like, there's always those weird tracks. Marshall Mathers LP2. Let me see. What was on this? Nah. This was another miss mostly for me too. Like I said, man, like when I look at someone like Hove or Nas or who else? DMX even. Like a lot of these guys just got way better discographies and music that I listen to way more often. Drake, I think Kendrick has a better discography than Eminem. I would almost say J. Cole to me got a better discography. Who else? I like Rick Ross's discography a lot. Like I listen to a lot of Ross. I listen to a lot of Pusha T. I think Pusha T got a really underrated catalog. Ye's got probably the best catalog. I remember Doechii album was listed on Apple's new music category for 8 months straight. No lie. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Like with Doechii, I gotta give it to them. They marketed her amazing, but they over fucking did it. She's just too new. She's too new to juice the numbers that much. Like at one point on YouTube, she was the most streamed or most viewed artist on YouTube. And it's like, bro, we're talking about people like Eminem, for example, who's doing crazy numbers all the time. You mean to tell me that Doechii is doing more numbers than Eminem or Drake? It's just not happening. It's just not happening. You say no sound? What about now? Kanye's catalog after Pablo is bad. I like Donda. Music to Be Murdered By is another one that was a miss. I mean, Eminem has put out a crazy amount of music. Like, even when you look at his mixtape stuff with, like, DJ Green Lantern, he must have put out, I don't know, how the Invasion ones? Let's see. I remember this, man. Nah, this is when he was on fire.
For you slow motherfuckers, I'ma break it down illa.
Man, I'm telling you, this was a different time. Like this is what I was listening to when I was. This must have came out in 2000. Yeah, 2002.
I'm fucking with their mind. I'll make them press rewind. I ain't going nowhere, so we used to me. Break your broke ass off. That's the sound of the man. Nothing but street motherfucker. I know that's my real.
Dirt, you fuck with D12? Yeah, I had D12 World. Like I had that, and I think that came out around the same time as the Obi Trice Cheers CD, because I had both of them, and I can almost remember them getting two of them around the same time. Let me see. Obi Trice Cheers release. date. Okay, no, I need to know the exact. Okay, so it came out September 23rd, 2003. So I went and got that, and then D12 World release date. April 2004. Okay, I'm way off. This is a long time ago. Do I listen to Berner? I love Berner. Love Berner. Huge fan. Huge fan of Berner, bro. Want me to play like a deep cut or let me see here. Xanax and Patron, I love.
I'm dizzy. F1 got the chrome pissy, good smoke in my lungs. Drunk bitch, don't kiss me, fresh pick, still sticky, but it burn right. I'm everything that your girl like. I went from trimming to swimming in beaches with Puerto Rican and Dominican girls with no visas. Light the reefer, pass it to the left. I told her hold it in, let it burn to the end, then we'll smoke again. My flip-flops, Gucci in my crib, watch movies in my home theater with 3 or 4 groupies. Lobster roll, hot sake with the sushi, flip coke money in the rap game. They wanna prosecute me, a couple try and shoot me. Let me live, player, let me get paper. 3 Xanax bars, that's a mind eraser. All the money in cars, I got all kind of haters. I don't fuck with alone. Xanax and Patron, I'm never getting home.
Big fan of Berner. Big fan of Berner. I was in Mexico when this tape dropped. I remember smoking on the beach and like having this cranking, man. And people would come by and be like, "Hey, bro, good hit, good tunes, bro." It was a good time. But yeah, Berner, I feel like is one of the, gonna be one of the richest people in hip hop, just off cookies, right? But yeah, there's pretty much, I know all of his discography, pretty much. There's very little that I don't know about him. Man, 2011 Wiz Currency Weed era was crazy. He made millions off cookies. Facts. What sample is that? That is, that sample was sampled again by Pusha on Santeria by Ye. I'm pretty sure. This is a banger too.
Now that the tears dry and the pain takes over, let's talk this peyote, peyote. You killed God's baby when it wasn't his will and blood spill. We can't talk this shit over, The Lord is my shepherd, I am not sheep. I am just a short stone's throw from the streets. I bring my offering, I will not preach. Awaken my demons, you can hear that man screaming. I'm no different than the priest. Santeria.
This is when, I'm pretty sure Kanye did this one. Because when this hits up here, it's just crazy. Oh yeah, it's definitely Ye. This gotta be Ye. I don't know if it's Pharrell or Ye. We're gonna look after, but it goes so crazy.
Your plans are backfiring.
Just watch.
Think of double crossing the priest. Hail Mary, repeat after me. Santeria.
Los ángeles esperarán. Es el fuego que yo conozco. Es el fuego que yo. Ya te va en la mañana. Los ángeles esperarán.
Okay, I was getting it confused with It's Almost Dry, right? Daytona, he did the whole thing. The other one, they split it between the two of them. Okay, you're right. So yeah, this is Ye.
Es el fuego que yo conozco. Es el fuego que yo.
Take the money, never have to run.
Lines tapped donated $1. Music to be murdered by has great rap songs like Book of Rhymes and Zeus, and the death of Slim Shady was a glimpse of old M.
I'm gonna have to double back and like listen. I didn't give it an honest listen, to be honest with you. Like at a particular point, Eminem just became someone I stopped checking for. Like when he put out an album, I'd always give it a run, but I never gave it like his newer shit. I gotta admit, I haven't given it the best chance. Right?
Of all the things I've ever paid for, know that it's no price tag when I wage war. It's no more to pray for. Niggas.
Okay, we need to find out the sample. All right, so let's go like this. It's gotta be. It's been used a lot. Santeria, Pusha T, who sampled. Okay, so. Okay, Bumpy's Lament. Is this it? Oh, Explosive does it. Yeah, this has been sampled a bunch. Lil' Kim. Why You Mad at Me? Let's see. Let's give this a run. Bumpy's Lament by the Soul Man and the Brothers. Some of you guys might know that, but I gotta admit, I might know it when I hear it, but I don't know it off top. Is this it? I'm not hearing it. Am I missing it? That has to be it. Xanax and Patron. That's not it. It's very distinct. You think it's just sped up? Yeah, sometimes I gotta be honest, but it seems not. Who sampled? We'll find it here for sure. Oh, it's Drugs by Lil' Kim. Oh my God. Let's see.
Never a flaw.
Yeah, like
a
it.
different kind of high.
Yeah, like what am I thinking?
You know, feel me on this. Ladies and gents, your dopey host presents extravagance.
But I still feel like it's sampled from somewhere else. That sample comes from somewhere. It says it samples Bumpy's Lament, the same one we just listened to. So that must actually be it. That must actually be it. You were playing the Isaac Hayes version. Oh, okay. That'll probably do it. Let me go Bumpy's Lament. Because, like, I was thinking, okay, Drugs by Lil' Kim, but, like, I think it comes from somewhere else. This is it. Man, how cool is fucking sampling, bro? Sampling's like the best thing to ever happen to music. It's crazy when you speed it up how different it is. Yeah, and Explosive 1999 is also one. Explosive West Coast shit. Wait. I just got put in Dre. This is just classic.
Explosive. West Coast shit, my niggerish ways attract girls that used to turn they back, causing me to yank they arm and pose like I would do them all. Now I'm saying thank you cause they tell me my shit's a bomb. Explosive. For my niggas drinking cognac, smoking weed, always pack more than one firearm, chrome rims, riding on.
Classic. Yeah, it's been used a million times. I've heard a few other people use it too. Well, we just found 4 people right then and there, right? But yo, Erykah Badu, Bag Lady too. Yeah, that's true. People use it differently. Like this one's a lot more similar to Explosive. Scarface, you got to type in what's underscore the underscore dirt. Yeah, you say check the Twitter community. Twitter community. Oh my God, remember this guy reacting to Not Like Us? Like this got shared so many times. Look, like this was at the fucking Super Bowl. Yeah, not gonna lie, looking back, this is the exact moment they put the nail in Drake's coffin.
And it's probably A minor. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. Oh, Palestine. They not like us. They not like us.
It's so funny, bro. I think it's funny because it's true, bro. Like it's just it's true, bro. Like it's just like this is the what the culture's feeling, right? It's so foolish. It's so foolish. Yeah, Erykah Badu shit hit the hardest. Yeah, definitely. It's up there. They don't like us. They don't like us. That's what Wayne said. He felt so dangerous. Yeah, he felt like he was in the trenches with that. Let's go here. Communities. I'll check the community. And I was hoping to do like a longer stream tomorrow at like a better hour. I'm not doing too bad considering Ack is live at the same time, but it is what it is. Know yourself. Hey, Dirt. I understand you need topics for streams. So next one, maybe we could listen to Chief Keef or Fetty Wap's new album that dropped Friday. If you see this before next stream, maybe you could post poll on Twitter to decide which album or do both. Hey, bro. We actually listened to some of Fetty's and some... Oh, man, I can't even type. I'll just respond to him later. I can't type. Who else we got? Just a random thought. Kanye's back catalog through 2021 is under UMG. Does this recent push have anything to do with trying to put Kanye back in a good light so they don't lose out on money if Drake leaves? Is UMG in partnership with Gamma behind the scenes? I don't think they are. I don't think they are. I thought they're like their own. You never fucking know, but I thought they were like their own thing. right? Let me see. Gamma Media Company. Yeah, it's former Apple executive Larry Jackson, who's got a really good relationship with Drake. But I don't think they. I don't think they have anything to do. These are the artists. They got a lot of people. Look, they got Snoop, Ross, Usher, Sexy Red, French Montana, D Smoke, Four Bats. That's the guy that we saw, Drake. I mean, Drake has been collabing with some of these people, like the Four Bats guy. Remember Drake hop on his record? Sexy Red. I don't know some of these other people. Do you guys know any of these other people? They got Mariah Carey on there. Northwest is in the mix. Northwest got a record deal? That's pretty fire. What you smoking on, Dirt? Big Boss? I'm not smoking. I haven't smoked in a long time, man. I kind of put it down. I'm completely sober, 100%. The next time that I'll drink or do anything will probably be the show. But I'm thinking, like, I don't want to get too wasted while I'm at, like, the Drake event either. So we'll see. I can't be like a mess, you know what I mean? That would look bad. And they distribute through Convict Culture. That's Akon's thing. Death Row. Ross. Popular Demand. I don't know who that is. And a bunch of other ones. Yeezy. So I'm pretty sure Bully went through that. I've been on a tolerance break for the past couple of months. Yeah, you probably feel better too, right? Say you need nicotine right now. This is my only last vice, man. It's the last thing I got to kick. The Solange Dirty Projectors remix is crazy. Keep doing your streams, man, regardless of who is live, man. Keep building that crowd, dog. I used to watch Ak, and now I watch you over him. That's crazy. You know, Ak is really, really, like, Ak is been streaming for a really long time. He's very entertaining. He's basically like a comedian. He's very knowledgeable about business. He's just a great talker. You know what I mean? Ak is fucking amazing at what he does. So I can only be the best me, right? I can only be the best me. I know I could do some. I know I can improve with streaming, but it just comes with time. It comes with time. At the end of the day, I want to give you guys the topics that you want to talk about. That's why I've been using the community, and I'm glad that people are using it. I think this is the most we've had in here yet. Let's go. What's the Dirt community? And the community's growing. It is growing. Let's look. Know yourself. In a versus hit, Drake is the only one that could keep up. Hit for hit, which rapper could match Ye? Yeah, I think Drake is the only one. No, Hove couldn't. No, Ye and Drake would be a good versus. I think it's the only versus that really makes a whole lot of sense. Like, who else could Drake go up against? Because Drake is just not a rapper. Like, he does everything. And Ye is not just a rapper. He does everything. So I think it'd be a perfect matchup. You got some real Canadian terps? Are you in Canada? By the way, where can I find you reacting to America Has a Problem? I don't think I reacted to it. I don't think I have. I've only been on YouTube 3 years. Maple Roots and Truffle Treats, live hash rosin. Oh, damn. Nice. Chris Brown. Let's see what else we got. Haha, Ak went live after you got off, bro. On Kick. Boom, boom, boom compilation. We got that one. Did you ever do the Drake verses you were planning on your channel? No, I haven't done that, but I need to. That's pretty much it, chat. I think I might call it because I got to get up early tomorrow and finish the Drake and Ludacris video. That's going to be a banger. stay tuned for that. And by the way, don't forget to give Free Cash a chance. I'm going to put my link in the description of this video. I'm going to leave this video up. It's not going to be hidden behind like the members or nothing. So yeah, make sure to do that. I'm going to leave the link in the description, and I will talk to you tomorrow.